class. How are you? I hope you are fine. I am also fine. We continue on with the lesson on trigonometry. And so, welcome as we journey together in this journey of trigonometry. And so we turn over the page. So, we had been able to look at the sums and differences of ratios. I did one for you, that is the first one, and then you can now try to do the rest and see whether you get those answers. And then we also have the product of ratios, which you can try to attempt and see whether you can be able to get them. But please remember to remember all these because they will be used in our calculations. And so now we go to the next problem, which is for trigonometric equations. Determine theta when cos theta is equal to a half. For this one, we use what we call trigonometric unit circle, and it is drawn like that. Here we have C, here there is A, and here S and T. So this one represents cosine where it is positive, and then all of them, the trigonometric ratios are positive there. Here we have sine, and here we have tangent. So for cos theta, this will be equal to a half. So cos inverse theta, theta will be equal to cos inverse a half. So you are supposed to check in your table for cos inverse, and this cos inverse will be given by 60. That will be 60 from calculator. So here we have 60. That is 60 degrees. And then since this circle we have every value of this, the inverse usually have more than 1 degree. It's represented by more than 1 degree. So we have 60. We still have this side being positive. So we have another 60 here, which is now is negative 60 degrees. But now we count the degrees from here. So we are supposed to go out like that until we come there. So this one will be 360 minus 60, which is 300 degrees. So we have a set of two values, that is 60 degrees and 300 degrees. So from there, because we are now supposed to get our values from between 0 and 720, we say here we have 60 plus 2 pi k, and here we have 300 plus 2 pi k, where 2 pi is equals to 360 degrees. This is 2 pi radians. So the radians means that if I go loud the circle, I am supposed to have 2 pi, which represent 360. It's like when you say if this circle, because we know this circle has a diameter of 2, because it's a unit trigonometric circle. So when you find the circumference, you are supposed to say 2 pi r, and r is equals to 1 because it's a unit circle. So you find that you get 2 pi. The 2 pi is supposed to represent 360. So for the first rotation, we have 60 and 300. The second rotation will be k equals to 1. This will be 60 plus 2 pi, which is 360. And this one will be 300 plus 2 pi, which is also 360. So here we have, this one will be 420 degrees, and this one will be 60 degrees. And so we have our values. That is the first one. We also have 300, and then we also have 420 and 660, and I have done it as there as shown. So please try to do this one. Can leave you try to do this one. Follow the same pattern I have done with this one and see whether you get these values. Then we come to what we call trigonometric expression r cos theta minus phi, and then we also have r cos theta plus phi. So for this one, I'll just demonstrate it to you. If you expand this is actually compound Argos. You're supposed to get this. So if you multiply by r, you get that and that. So if you are representing this expression in terms of the m cos phi plus n sin phi, then your m is supposed to be this, while your n is supposed to be this, and this is now written as shown here. The same case with this one, whereby you expand that one, you have a negative there. So if you want to express as this, then m will be equal to that, and n will be equal to that. And so therefore, we have that and that. Turning to the next page, we have this problem. That is, we are told to prove the identity. We come to this identity we want to prove, so we write cos A plus sin A all over cos A minus sin A should give us now sec 2A plus tan 2A. So how do we go about this? So what we do, we can multiply this value by the conjugate. All of it we multiply by the conjugate. Multiply there by the conjugate of cos A minus sin A. This one is going to be cos A plus sin A. You multiply the denominator, you also multiply the numerator, sin A. So this one will be equal to, this one, remember, will be brought about by difference of two square. Because we usually say that if you have a number like this, x minus y and x plus y, this one is brought about by x squared minus y squared. This is the difference of two square, brings about our value like that. So for this one, we'll have, here we'll have cos squared A minus sin squared A. Try to expand it in the normal way and see whether you'll get that. Then from there we can multiply cos and that. That will be cos squared A plus cos A sin A. And then we continue. Maybe let me write it here so that we can be able to expand better. Plus cos A sin A. Then multiply this and that, it will be plus sin A cos A, and finally plus sin squared A. This one all over cos squared A minus sin squared A. So for this one, the first identity we can note is cos squared A plus sin squared A. That one gives us 1. Then we have these two values, they are the same. So it's like saying 1 plus 1 is 2. So this one will be 2 cos A sine A all over cos squared A minus sine squared A. So for this, we still have another identity for that, and this one is written as, this one is supposed to be cos 2A, and here we have 1 plus 2 cos A sine A. And so therefore, we come here and say, this one forms a double angle, and the double angle is cos 2 sine 2A. Sine 2A, that is sine 2A. So you have 1 all over cos 2A there. So this one eventually it will be 1. You can separate both of them, cos 2A plus sine 2A all over cos 2A. So this one will give us, this one is a reciprocal of sec. So it will be sec 2A plus, this one is tan 2A. And so that's how you are going to be able to do that. And here is your problem. You can compare that with this, and you can see this is how it's supposed to be done. I've tried to distribute the marks as accordingly, so that you can be able to gauge yourself whether you are getting all the marks or you are getting partial marks. But this is how it is supposed to be done. So next we go to this other problem. This one I can now leave you now, you attempt. I have done that one. Just attempt and see whether you can be able to get this problem and follow this route and see whether you are going to be able to succeed. That is by getting tan A. And I believe you are able, because I have shown you the way. So guys, that is the end of our lesson for today. Next time we will continue from where we have left. Thank you. Bye bye. And please remember to subscribe to my channel.